Well, that didn't do anything. No, I'm sure it did something. If you
Might be
listen,
useful later.
true. If you listen, you can kind of hear the sound of what seems to be a generator warming up.
I like generators.
I know you like generators. Think of the generators, Jolteon. Don't think of Savidro.
Yes, I will. Oh,
So, if we look around, what happens if we pull this random lever? Not much. If we go around here, if we poke this, open it up, there seem to be 3 panels. Well, it looks as if we need to insert some sort of, some sort of pattern into them. But we only have half the patterns. The rest of the patterns are actually in Adris's book. We have, I'm not going to flip through all of it. We have, energy powers future motion, which is Amateria. We have nature encourages mutual dependence, which is Idana, and we have dynamic forces spur change, which is, wait a minute, that's Amateria. I messed up Amateria and Voltaic's mantras, but, oh well, but you get the idea. So, actually what we would have to do in order to solve this is go use the symbols on the, tapestries, but I have all the symbols written down. So this one will be Idana. Now the proper way these quadriglyphs work is that you start from the top and go clockwise. So if it were the Idana mantra, it would be nature encourages mutual dependence. So, nature encourages, this is the symbol for encourage I'm putting in right now, mutual and dependence, which is looking like the opposite of encourage. I'm not going to go back and show you all those symbols again because it would take too much time. And once you finish the symbol, it'll start glowing white hot. Now our second one is going to be dynamic forces spur change, which is the one for Amateria. Amateria, not Voltaic. So, this one's cool. Dynamic. I always like this look of the symbol for dynamic. It looks kind of cool. Dynamic.
I love symbols in general, and this looked pretty cool. But yeah, dynamic, I remember being one of the cooler looking ones.
Yeah. Dynamic forces. Oh, nope. Spur. Spur's kind of a weird looking one.
Yes, I like how it has like that thing in the top circle in the top left.
And this is the symbol for change. Hope I put this in right. There we go. In some way, all of the symbols...
Ears on
it. Yeah. In some way, all the symbols will be touching. Here's the last one. No, that's later. Energy powers future motion, which is the mantra for Voltaic. This time I got it right. So, energy I always had trouble putting in. So, energy. So it's kind of slow, guys, but energy. Powers.
It's going to be slow.
Yeah, this part's kind of slow. Powers. No, wait a minute. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I always found power and future to be real difficult to put in. Future. Click on the thingy. No, that's right. Future. Motion. I like the symbol for motion, too. It's really cool looking. It actually looks like it's in motion. I always do this. There we go. Oh. Not only get music, but... Oh. The shield's opened up. Which means now we can get onto the little other area. Oh, and you heard that thing go back down. So now we have another area of Narayan to explore. They don't let you explore very much of Narayan, which is kind of sad, because once it gets to be closer towards the end of this age, it's really cool. This is what forms the ice shield, that little thing. Go this way. You're going to look around, look at the grating, kind of cool stuff. Go up here. Here's the gondola. Look in the gondola. Looks like it has room for like way more than like one person, but it's apparently only a one-person gondola. There's a lever thingy, which we don't know how to work because we have no clue about how things work here in Narayan. Also apparently woven from vines and puffer spores. If you turn around and look up at a certain point, I think it's up here, you can see the other side of this lattice tree. This is called a lattice tree that we're on. You can see the platform, the thing, and Savito's bunker. And that big crystal-looking thing up there is the top of the outer ice shield. Now, Savito's belief is that Narayan is dead, which is because he can only see this part of the ice shield clearly through it. The other parts are all obscured. There's maybe one or two, or there's these trees which are alive, but they don't look to be quite that alive. And there's another dead tree back here, but it's kind of hard to see. You'll see it later. Going down, more ice shield. You can see the ice shield is all the way around this tree. Definitely not getting fixed anytime soon. Going around. Well, what do you know? It's the book to Timana. If we remember what Savito said about, finding a way back and thinking carefully before we use it, we've just found that way back. That's the way back to the beginning of the game where we met Atris and, Savito stole the Relishan book. Timana. But we don't want to take it yet. Right, Jolteon?
No.
That's not a good thing.
If you do that.
Oh yeah. You'll see what happens when you do that in a later update of the bad endings. Doing that results in a bad end. Here are some more symbols. I'll step back so you can see them all. Here's a couple set, another set, over here. Some of you who are knowledgeable on Lokusani and its companion piece, Revelani, know what these symbols are and how I use them. I can actually point out like the different mantras for them, which was, I think, infinite sacrifice weaves chaos, and times balance transforms infinitely. But I don't have them, but all the symbols are up and lower. What were you saying?
Can we pause for a minute because I have to leave?
Oh. You have to leave?
Really quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I just need to do something apparently.
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait. Okay, sorry. Jolteon had to leave for something for a moment. I guess he got distracted by a lady Jolteon or something.
More just the generators everywhere around here.
He needed to go recharge his Thunderbolt for a moment. Sometimes that happens.